Yo guys, it's Early here, back at it again with another video for you guys. Today's video we're going to talk about the crossbow which released a few days ago. Obviously I had to unlock it by using the Car 98 with the reflex sight, hence why this video is coming out a bit late. But before we get into the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe and share the video and hit the bell icon below. I'd really appreciate it. Without further ado, let's get right into it. So here you can see I'm playing on a map called Hackney Yard with the crossbow, and in this map or in this gameplay I've only used just the crossbow, and the secondary I used 725 as an overkill. I just want to talk about personally how I feel about the crossbow in general, how it plays out, what I think about it, and do I feel like it's a really necessary sort of weapon to have in game. Um, First of all, let's talk about the crossbow. In general, the crossbow, I don't mind it. It's kind of like fun. It's kind of new, so I kind of understand where Infinity Ward was coming from. It's something new to kind of play around with and just have fun with, sort of thing. It's not something you take too serious. Um, but in saying that, this would be more so a secondary weapon. I don't understand why they made it a primary weapon. It's a bit confusing considering it's only got one ammo in a clip, and then the reload time just takes ages. It takes, I think it's something like 3 or 4 seconds to actually put on another arrow, which is kind of ridiculous. And by the time you shoot one, and if you miss, it's just like you haven't really got much chance of surviving. Hence why I used the 725 to switch to, in case I need to kind of get the kill or whatever. But yeah, other than that, I feel like it should be classed as a secondary weapon, not a primary weapon. But now that it is a primary weapon, I wouldn't recommend people using it, only because it's got one ammo, like I said, and the reload time just takes ages. The attachments aren't really that good on it. Um, in general, if you want to have a bit of fun, just use a different type of weapon and just get a few nice kills. Then yeah, I would say yeah, go for it. In this gameplay, I did get a few nice little kills and cheeky little shots, which I do admit you would see later on. But in general, I would recommend, if you're going to use this class or use this weapon, you should use a secondary as well, which you can switch to. I would say for the perks, you definitely use overkill, and as a secondary, use like an AR or an SMG or something like that. Crossbow, I would say you can use as well, just to shoot that first shot. It's like throwing a grenade at the start of the game. You just cheekily throw a random grenade and hoping you get a kill. Something like that with a crossbow. Just shoot, and then if you miss, then you miss, but just don't bother reloading. Just switch to your secondary and just keep playing until you die, and then do the same thing again. So shoot your crossbow. If you miss, if you miss, if you get a kill, you get a kill. Just switch to your weapon and then just carry on until you're deaf. Now let's talk about the changes they could make to the crossbow to make it even better. Because I don't just want to make this a negative video and just say, oh, this crossbow's rubbish, they shouldn't have brought it in and things like that. So I want to give some positive criticism on how it could improve. First of all, I'd like to see more ammo capacity in a mag. I don't understand why it is a primary weapon with just one sort of shot in a mag, and then the reload time is just slow. It's either they should increase the mag size to at least 2 shots in a clip, or they should increase the reload speed. I would say if they do both, obviously that's even better. Then I feel like people could actually use it as a primary weapon. But for now, I just wouldn't recommend it. I mean, from this gameplay you can see it's just not any point using the crossbow at the moment. For a bit of fun, it's fine. But like I said, yeah, they need to improve on the reload speed or the mag size in a capacity. Um, Other than that, I would say the weapon, all in all, they did a good job on it. It's really like accurate. It's really good. It feels like I'm using it from back in the previous Call of Duties. Like it feels like I'm playing gun game in a way, you know, or Sticks and Stones. That was really good. But yeah, other than that, they've done a really good job on the crossbow. I just feel like if they wanted to implement something like this, they should have done a better job at it. You know, especially if it was a secondary, I wouldn't really care how it was played. But because it is a primary weapon, I would say, at least make it so it's usable as a primary weapon. But other than that, I feel like Infinity Ward could have done so much more better than just releasing a crossbow. I feel like it's just a not really a big update. I feel like they should have done something better with their time rather than creating a crossbow that doesn't even, you know, it's not really going to get used much. Let's be honest. I feel like they could have done way much better things and way more better updates with their sort of time than to create a crossbow with one ammo capacity and the reload time is like 50 million years, you know. But all in all, I would say, yeah, definitely some improvements need to happen with the crossbow. Other than that, I feel like it's a nice, fun weapon to use. Um, Other than that, I just want to talk about the updates recently that have happened in Modern Warfare. I feel like it has kind of ruined the game in a way. So I don't know if everyone's experiencing this, but whenever I load up Modern Warfare, there's always a download that happens in the background, which is like a special ops pack download or something like that. And I've heard from other people that it's just a glitch that's been happening. A lot more errors and network issues have been occurring from the recent update with the crossbow. Now, I don't know what they've done, or maybe someone's messed around with the coding, but the game was really buggy when the update did come out. Till now, even now, you get the updates. Every time I load up the game, I get an update. So I feel like the update just kind of ruined the game, and it's not just me saying it. There's other YouTubers who have vouched for me as well, saying that the game has gone a bit terrible from the update. Lag issues, connection issues, so much different things. The update isn't really that great anyway. I think the update was a crazy number as well. Um, Other than that, I don't know what to think about this game anymore. I do enjoy it. Obviously, I enjoy Call of Duty. It's my main game that I've grown up playing, but it's just, I don't know if I just lost the love for the franchise in general or just this year's. I mean, well, the newest Call of Duty. I was going to say this year's COD, but this year's COD isn't out yet. But I don't know if I've just lost the love for Modern Warfare in general. But for the past few years, I don't know what's been going on. Call of Duty has just really been going downhill. Um, Again, I would like to see a remake of a previous COD, maybe Black Ops 1. That was one of my favorites, and I feel like that's what most people kind of enjoyed back in the day. Black Ops 1 coming home and zombies and all. That's where everything kind of started from. So if they kind of remake that whole sort of game, I would feel like, Call of Duty would be somewhat better than what it is now. And yeah, when Modern Warfare came out, they said, oh, they had the most sales ever in COD history, which is fair enough. But you got to remember the way they sold the game was really sort of, oh, we've got this, boots on the ground, like there's no more flying stuff, no more jetpacks and all this stuff. It's basically like they described it as how people wanted to sort of, you know, play. But when the game came out, it's not what everyone expected. If you go onto YouTube and you type in Modern Warfare review and you see the first few reviews that came out, it just wasn't really that positive or that good. And even now, most of the people that used to play Call of Duty are not even playing Call of Duty. For example, people like Ali A, he hasn't uploaded Call of Duty in however long, maybe a few years now actually, since Fortnite came out. He hasn't uploaded Call of Duty at all. There's other YouTubers like T Martin. He hasn't uploaded um, Call of Duty videos in a long time, and I just feel like everyone's kind of lost the love for it in a way because the updates that are coming or the game that are like the future games that are coming out, I just feel like they're just selling a product now just to make the money. They're not really caring about what people want. They know people would buy the game regardless, especially people that have been playing for over 10 years, like myself. So I feel like it's more of like a money orientated scheme now. Just release a game and just let it do whatever it does and just generate the income sort of thing. Which is, obviously, I understand it's a business mind, it's a business aspect, it's a business mind. I get it, but at the same time I feel like people should have some sort of courtesy for the people who have stuck around for so many years, you know. Other than that, yeah, I would still upload Call of Duty as I enjoy playing it. It's just a lot more campier and stuff. But other than that, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. Hit the bell icon below. Peace out.